Okay, so get this. A publicly traded company just completely reinvents itself, joins forces with a really high-profile brand, and dives headfirst into AI healthcare. Today, we're breaking down the whole strategy behind a company called MedWell AI and its seriously ambitious plan to shake up the world of corporate wellness.
And it all started with this. Boom. An announcement drops that MedWell AI, that's ticker symbol MWAI, is partnering up. You've got BrighterMD handling the tech side, and for the marketing muscle, TrumpMobile. Their big project together? A brand new platform called TeleMD.Ai. Right away, this tells you their strategy. Mix cutting-edge health tech with some major brand power.
So you might be wondering why this huge, kind of sudden pivot. Well, the answer is right here, $24.46 billion. That's how much the corporate wellness market is worth right now. MedWell AI isn't just dipping its toes in a new industry, they are going after a massive prize. And that tells you everything you need to know about how big they're thinking. So before we can even get into their new product, we kind of have to back up and ask the most important question. Who is MedWell AI anyway? Yeah, this whole venture isn't a one-man show. You got to think of it like a strategic triangle. You've got MedWell AI, who's driving the vision and the overall strategy. Then you've got TrumpMobile, bringing that huge, ready-made brand recognition to the party. And finally, you have BrighterMD, who's the engine room, the team that's actually building the software. Every single piece here was chosen for a very specific reason. But here's the thing. To really get the full picture, you need to know that the name MedWell AI is brand new. I mean, this company just went through a complete and total transformation of its entire identity. And here it is, a perfect side-by-side. The company used to be called Integrated Ventures. They were an investment firm with a really broad, kind of scattered focus. The change to MedWell AI, though, is a pivot to a laser-focused mission, using AI to tackle healthcare. This isn't just a new name and a new stock ticker. It's a declaration of a totally new purpose. Now, a move this big doesn't just happen overnight. This was a clear, calculated strategy that played out over a year. It really kicked off back in October 2024, when they first dipped their toes into the health space with a partnership. Then, by June of 2025, they made it official with a big rebrand. And all of that leads right here to the plan's launch of TelMd.AI this October. Every step was a deliberate move to get to this exact point. And this is the core idea, the mission statement that's fueling this whole thing. They want to blend technology-driven AI solutions with reliable service, and that second part is key. They're not just promising a cool app. They're promising dependable healthcare that's powered by that tech. That's their anchor in all of this. Okay, so they have all this new tech and this promise of reliable service, but where are they aiming it? We saw that huge market number, but let's zoom in on their specific target, the corporate world. At the absolute center of this strategy is TeleMD.Ai. And yeah, it's an AI telemedicine platform, but the most crucial detail here is its B2B focus. See, they're not just trying to sell this to you and me one by one. They're selling it to our employers, positioning it as a powerful solution for the entire corporate wellness market. So, let's play this out. Let's say your company decides to sign up for this. What would you, as an employee, actually get out of it? Let's take a look inside the platform. The platform really has to appeal to two very different groups at the same time. For the employees using it every day, it's got to be useful and easy to access. But for the employers who are footing the bill, it has to solve a real, expensive business problem. So what's in it for each of them? Okay, the headline feature, the one that makes everyone sit up and listen, is a direct challenge to old-school insurance. Unlimited, 24/7 access to doctors and therapists with zero copays. That's the core promise they're making to employees. Beyond that, you get bilingual care, a health tracking app, and even prescription discounts. But for the employers, the pitch is way simpler and much more direct. Sign up for our platform, and we will help you slash your corporate insurance costs. Simple as that. All right, let's pull back and connect all these dots. Because when you look at the rebrand, the partnership, and the product all together, a really clear strategy starts to emerge. So why does all this matter in the grand scheme of health tech? It really boils down to this three-part playbook. Step 1, lead with the biggest buzzword in tech right now to get everyone's attention, AI. Step 2, don't spend years building a brand. Instead, partner with a huge name to get instant market awareness. And finally, step 3, aim all of that firepower at one of the biggest, most expensive problems in business today, the insane cost of healthcare for employees. It's a really modern and honestly, pretty clever strategy to enter a market. And all of this leaves us with the billion-dollar question, doesn't it? MedWell AI has put together this fascinating mix of technology, brand power, and a super clear target. But is that formula actually enough to disrupt the massive, entrenched corporate healthcare industry? Well, that's what we're all going to be watching. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.